Members of the Glenn Miller Civilian and Army Air Force Band, with host Jack Jones. And special guest, Kay Starr. Featuring the vocal group String of Pearls. The Lester Wilson Dancers, and all the great Glenn Miller swing hits of the 30s and 40s.
I first met Glenn Miller when we both substituted in the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra on the Raleigh Cool radio program. Glenn Miller's theme song was Moonlight Serenade. And the interesting thing about that was it was originally written as an exercise for a composition course that he was taking at the time with a man named Schillinger. Later on, he changed it to be more rhythmical and more fitting to the band that he had formed. And it opened and closed every radio program and stage show, and it gave the band an identifying signature, so to speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Jack Jones.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, and welcome to the Glenn Miller Band Reunion. Now, it's been over 40 years since the plane carrying Major Glenn Miller was lost over the English Channel. But the appeal of his music has shown few signs of diminishing. Now, tonight we're very fortunate to have the original Glenn Miller Band sound presented on our stage by many wonderful musicians who played with the original Glenn Miller Band. And now to help with the next number, let's all welcome a wonderful group of singers, String of Pearls. The stars always winking and blinking above. What makes a fella start thinking of falling in love?
It's not the season, the reason it's plain as the moon.
It's just Elmer's tune. What makes a lady of 80 go out on the loose? Why does the gander meander in search of a goose?
What puts the kick in the chicken, the magic in June?
It's just Elmer's tune. Listen, listen, there's a lot you're liable to be missing.
Sing it, swing it, any old way and any old time.
The hurdy-gurdies, the birdies, the cop on the beat, the candy maker, the baker, the man on the street,
the city charmer, the farmer, the man in the moon,
all sing Elmer's tune. The city charmer, the farmer, the man in the moon, all sing Elmer's tune. They all sing Elmer's tune. They all sing Elmer's tune. Sing Elmer's tune. In 1939, a brassy young singer, chaperoned in New York by her mother, filled in for a few weeks with the Glenn Miller Band, playing concerts and cutting 2 records with the hottest swing band in America. A few years later, she became America's #1 singer with her hit, Wheel of Fortune. Now, here to sing both her original Glenn Miller tunes, welcome Miss Kay Starr.
Capital L, but I spell love with a capital U. Through the day, you're away, and I mope and mope and mope, and you do too. I hope, I hope, I hope. All life through, it is love with a capital U. Would just suit me to a capital T. I can spell just as well as the dictionaries do, but I spell love with a capital U. Baby me, come on and pet me, honey, baby me. You know you get me when you give me that affectionate talk. Like darling, dearie, precious, pretty, I could go for itty bitty, baby me. Because I love it when you baby me. The beauty of it is that I love you, and you love me too. So baby, won't
We enjoyed doing the radio shows because they were little added income, and we were on twice, 3 times a week for Chesterfield, and we did them wherever we happened to be, if we on the road. You know, in Washington, D.C., we did them at the Wardman Park Hotel, which was very nice. But then again, if we'd be in a little town in Iowa or Virginia, and there was no facility for doing the program, we did it wherever we could, in a school auditorium, or we even did it once in a boxcar in a railroad terminal, because there was no place to set up a band other than that railroad. He wanted to feature more music and less talking, so we got as much music as we could in 15-minute program, I think it was. And so instead of doing the full arrangement of each thing, that would have taken up to 15 minutes, so we just played a little bit of each song. That's why he had that medley he called Something Old and Something New and Something Borrowed and Something Blue. That was the theme of that radio program.
Glenn gave me this horn in the Army band. My horn wasn't quite up to par because Glenn's horn has a nice new light slide, which was rather unique then, which mine didn't have. And Glenn wanted me to have the best thing to play, since I was the first trombone player. And so I kept the horn all the time and brought it back with me, and I still have it and played it ever since.
F-G-H. I got a gal
in Kalamazoo.
Don't want to boast, but I know she's a toast of Kalamazoo. Zoo, 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 zoo. The years have gone by.
My, how she grew.
I liked her looks when I carried her books in Kalamazoo. Zoo, 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 zoo. I'm gonna send a wire hopping on a flyer.
Leaving today.
Am I screaming? I can hear her dreaming.
Hi, Mr. Jackson, everything's okay. K-L-A-M-A-Z-O. Oh, what a gal, a real dipperoo.
I'll make my bet for that freckle-faced kid I'm hurrying to.
I'm going to Michigan to see the sweetest gal.
Kalamazoo.
K-A-L-A-M-A-Z-O. A real dipperoo. We're going to Michigan to see the sweetest gal in Kalamazoo. Zoo, 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 zoo.
To do our first picture, and the name of that was Sun Valley Serenade. I brought an 8mm camera with me, which I carried with me at all times to take pictures and add nice color for it. And when we were on the set out there at 20th Century, I had somebody behind the cameras to take up pictures of me because I'm up there on the bandstand playing, and I thought they came out quite well, and needless to say, they were quite unique because they're one of a kind today. For me, it was tremendously exciting. That's one of the greatest times of all, when we first pulled into this town. And it was just gorgeous. You could see all, it was almost like, if I can refer to today, it's clear as a bell and everything, you know. We didn't have to work that hard. Everything seemed to fall right into place, you know. It was just great.